So here we have the Volkswagen Golf on a 16 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot first of all. As we approach the back of the car you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and the coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the total miles for the car. They are 62,536. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer being displayed. You can change that information using buttons on the steering wheel for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. We're on the driving data menu at the moment, so there are other menus available, as you can see. And back around to driving data again. And the buttons that I was using to do that are just here. We've also got stereo controls there. Stereo controls continue on the left hand side along with cruise control. Once you set cruise control, you can use this button here to set this car's distance between itself and the car in front. So this car is able to speed up and slow down depending on the car in front's speed, and it will do that automatically for you. Over in the center, we then have the main touchscreen. So you have a few physical buttons on the right and left hand sides, as you can see. Once you press those, it becomes touchscreen. So up on here, for example, you can access your DAB, FM and AM radio. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do that as well. Plenty of ways of doing it, as you can see, and that includes Bluetooth audio. So not only can you make and receive phone calls, you can also stream your music wirelessly as well, once you've paired your phone, which is done by hitting Find Telephone, following the instructions on this screen and on your phone's screen, of course. This car's also got satellite navigation, which you can see just there. Nice clear colour display. Very, very easy system to use. Below that, we have the air conditioning. You can adjust the temperature, fan speed and the direction the air is being distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the moment. That's off. Back on again. You can recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you've set over on that left-hand side, of course. And we've also got a heated driver and passenger seat, both of which have 3 separate heat settings each. Underneath there, we have some storage, your auxiliary and USB inputs, 6-speed manual gearbox. This button turns your parking sensors on and off. Over here, we can turn off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. The system is off when that light shows. And you can change the driving setup of the car. So you can go from eco, normal, sport or individual. And under individual, you can customize the settings that are shown on the screen now. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.